Mikel Arteta's Arsenal tactics. Can we recreate them in eFootball? Arsenal came into this Champions League group stage match on a 15-game unbeaten run and beat Bayern for the first time in a decade. Can we recreate Arteta's strategies in both defending and attacking in the game? 3.11 expected goals and 7 big chances created, but just 40% possession. How was Arteta's side able to control and win the match without having more of the ball? Arsenal lined up in a 4-2-3-1 on paper, but the shape was not rigid. Instead of forming fixed attacking shapes like 3-2-5 or 2-2-6, their attack was full of chaos and took advantage of their defensive strategy in their attack. Arsenal's defense switched fluidly between a man-to-man press and a very vertically compact mid-block. The advantage of a man-to-man high press was that it disrupted Bayern's build-up from the back and forced long passes to the front. Bayern's attack heavily depends on Harry Kane dropping deep and distributing to wide runners. Luis Diaz's suspension limited Bayern's vertical threat. Arsenal has players who are extremely good in defensive duels like Saliba, Mosquera, and Timber, and not allowing Bayern's attackers to turn around with the ball easily. But pressing for 90 minutes is not feasible. That's why Arsenal at times formed a vertically compact 4-4-2, limiting Bayern's intricate passes in the midfield. This lured Bayern to push their fullbacks higher, and once Arsenal won possession from a press, the front four immediately attacked the space behind Bayern's fullbacks. But it's not flawless to keep a high line while keeping a compact shape. Having a high line without pressing the back line is very risky, and this is how Bayern scored. Kimmich, without facing any pressure, made an accurate long pass to Gnabry, timing his run perfectly, and ran ahead of Lewis Skelly and assisted Carl. For the rest of the game, though, Arteta's mixed-style defense worked pretty well. An effective press comes with an effective transitional attack. As we can see, Arsenal had a lot more recoveries in Bayern's half compared to Bayern's recoveries in Arsenal's half, proving how effective Arsenal's press was, which translated into their attack in transitions. How was Arsenal's attack so effective? Their counters involved a lot of vertical rotations. Zubimendi dropped deep to form a back three with the center backs, with Rice sometimes in parallel to him or moving higher. This allowed Timber and Lewis Skelly to move very high in attack. You might wonder, isn't having just 4 players at the back vulnerable against high press? That's true, and in fact, Bayern created dangers when Arsenal's fullbacks hadn't tracked back yet. But Arsenal wasn't worried. When the ball was forced back to Raya, Arsenal made many long passes. Merino was the main target. He was a deep lying forward who dropped deep to receive the ball, then distributed to the runners who rotated vertically and attacked the space behind. Being left-footed after turning around, Merino's left-footed through pass to the left winger, Trossard, or later Madueke and Martinelli, was very dangerous for Bayern. With stable ball control at the center by Merino and Easy, Rice and the wide runners' runs became prolific. To summarize this approach, the front target held the ball with their back, facing the defender, successfully distributing it to the player, making a decisive forward run. Overall, Arteta's team showed their capability of great flexibility, almost like there isn't a fixed tactic, but the team adapted to how the match progressed. Raya is an offensive keeper, then a standard build-up destroyer duo of Saliba and Mosquera. Timber is an attacking fullback, and Lewis Skelly is a fullback finisher. Then Zubimendi is an orchestrator DMF, but a box-to-box is also fine. Then Rice is a CMF, also a box-to-box. Easy is a whole-player AMF, and Saka and Madueke are left-footed RMFs and can have any playstyle. Then the left winger Trossard or Martinelli are right-footed prolific wingers. And finally, the forward Merino is a deep-lying forward, preferably left-footed. Then we can have a sub-attacking left-back Calafiori and a sub-creative playmaker AMF Ødegaard, although I am using this orchestrator Ødegaard. Which team playstyle should we use? I think quick counter is the best, to replicate Arsenal's man-to-man press, as well as attacking with verticality. But when we are defending a lead, if we use Gasperini, we can change it to long ball counter. I set up the formation like this. I place the AMF slightly on the left and the CF slightly on the right. If we sub in Ødegaard, we place him slightly on the right because he is left-footed, and place Merino on the left. I want the fullbacks to make forward runs very frequently, so I give both fullbacks attacking. Then I want the left winger to drop deep into the midfield like in defense, so I give him deep line. Here's the team, instructions, and the table of players. Let's see how this team work in online division.
As to to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Action has already...
Deep lying forward, Merino passes to a runner by having his back against the defender.
He started. Roberto, can he finish? Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Arsenal has many good 1-versus-1 defenders. Again, Merino is the first target in transition.
Yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Now there's Hazard! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on this time, surely! Tries to pass it through.
Rice is a CMF instead of a DMF, so he can make runs like this. Sorry, I can't replicate their overpowered set pieces.
Through. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez. Arsenal
fullbacks all attack high, very exposed at the back.
The remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Ibrahimovic. Front-footed football. The man. It's Neymar. Just switched off for where they're going 3 down.
A long pass to Merino, then Merino and Rice win the ball high.
Now it's Martinelli.
Almost replicates Calafiore's assist.
Rice.
What a pass by Merino.
No way through. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench.
Reliable ball control in the middle frees up the attacking Calafiori.
Rice. And here's Martinelli. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, he has...
Now Odegaard in, and the AMF position moves to the right.
Madueke certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is a shoot! That is it. The referee has seen enough. They are going out.
Don't hesitate to spam long passes from the keeper to Merino.
Now who's going to be first? Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's been caught now. Mbappe!
This is a great pass.
Look at the space. Real chance! Defense, one good ball, and they're in. So the first moment of
having strong and good ball control players like Merino and Eze at the center is important.
Peter, I get the feeling they'll be wanting another.
Also, attacking Timber gives Saka the freedom to move inward.
As soon as possible. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's played in. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. And he's searching through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is terrific save by Mikel. Now this could be a chance. No way through, so shapes to shoot. Well, let's not be it. Doesn't take too much imagination to guess what
a long build-up.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Timber's overlap opens up the attack.
He is through here. Rice.
Then Calafiori on the other side does the same thing.
Terrific header. Hard to stop. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that.
Replicating Merino's left-footed through pass to the left winger.
And that has added a
the same play, but what the heck?
Somewhat off target. The
play starts from a long pass to Merino again. Then a high press helps the team regain possession and attack in transition.
Can they get him away? Foolish header! I've fallen loose again! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winner's bullish and... How do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether
Eze
A very typical attack. Marino drops deep, and everyone else rotates positionally and make decisive forward runs.
Zubimendi. Distributed tidily. Timber. He's found a way through. Timber's cross. Right in! Time, excellent interception. Zubimendi. Back into the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Goal!
Again, another interception in the opponent's half. And another through ball from Marino.
Now this could be a chance. Beckham.
The opponent uses a back three and decides to make his wide center back press high.
He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! For a bust shot.
Sorry, I just can't.
Pass just didn't quite work.
Again, Timber's interception. Look at how the front four are so decisive.
Nicely shaped ball. Chance! It has proven costly.
Defending in a vertically compact block to intercept short passes. Then again and again, Marino's left-footed through ball.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Shoots! It's him little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now.
Excuse me? Bro, I understand that your ref sucks, but you're just gonna let the card go? Are you serious? Like, please, fix your ref, bro.
Tearing it up, and an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass is lacking.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, taken with... No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, super ball, shapes to shoot! No mistake!
Switching to long ball counter
as the
now.
manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, cracking ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now. Brilliant save from Booth. Strong midfield running here.
Yeah, just keep slide tackling, you can win more cards than you can win the ball.
Understandably energised after his goal. Martinelli. That looks a cracking ball. Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity. Real trouble.
Maybe not as many as my penalty misses.
Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly
Ribery. He's beaten the last man.
You should pass the ball more and tackle less.
Thinks about the shot. Martinelli. And the counter is on. And that's it. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick.
Thank you for watching. How far do you think Arsenal can reach this season?